Right, so let's go. I'm back with another one of my favourite Kumabi dual cam.
Enjoy your match.
Thank you very much.
I will enjoy my commentary, thank you. So 3-1. And followed up by a 1-4. What can Gaz produce? 6-1. So I think I would just split and come down like this. So Kimon and Gaz. Kimon,
Do you know the link?
very strong German
No, I
player.
can't find it. If you can find it, can you post it on my Facebook?
I don't know how.
Okay.
Shall I ask Peter Bennett or something?
Always a good,
Don't worry about it.
always a good proposition to ask Peter Bennett.
Oh, bro.
Well, I don't know why he's calling his brother's called Luke, as far as I'm aware. So anyway, Kimon's got a really difficult 5-3. I would make the 3 point, but then if you do, you give Gaz a good 6. You just let Gaz roll a 6 to link up and make his 18 point, or give him a 2 to hit. But the problem is Gaz has got his 5 point already, so hitting is more dangerous than it would be, and more calling for a play which doesn't expose more blots. And the other advantage of making the 3 point is that you improve your structure. Making the 3 point makes the 3 point. It makes an improvement in your board, puts your checkers to good use. So as I was saying, Kimon is a really strong German player. He has won several high-profile tournaments. He plays at a very high level, so he plays at a low performance rating on Extreme Gammon, I'm sure. But I think more importantly, he also knows how to play and to win matches live over the board, which is what it's all about. So he must have a very, very good attitude, and I can't think of the word, but he does hit, and he comes up. Let's see what the computer says. I would have made the 3 point. Gaz is just thinking very, very quickly as to whether, wow, he rolls the absolute nuts. And unless Kimon can do something really good, it could even be too good. So Kimon manages to come in with 2 men, which is great. And Gaz immediately cues, doesn't really think whether it's too good or not good enough. He just knows. I agree that it's not too good when 2 men have been brought in. And there's a danger your opponent can anchor, and there aren't really that many sort of blots, the checkers that you can attack with. So it's just going to be a standard double pass. I know that I'd be very surprised if Kimon took this. He does. He just verbally declares pass very elegantly. But if we look at the 5-3, it was a big blunder. 0.12 in backgammon terms is big. Anyway, on to game 2. So Gaz leads 1-0 to 11, and he's rolled a 5-4, and he splits. That's the play I like. Kimon responds with an excellent number. 2-2, making the 4 point in the 11 point. And then Gaz continues the series of good rolls by rolling a 4-3. And so it makes the anchor here, of course. And 6-2 I would run all the way. The idea with these plays, even though you leave a double shot, is that you put the checker where you're forcing your opponent to hit with checkers that he doesn't really want to hit with. Double 1 is a great roll. So Gaz is going to hit, make the the 5 point, and then he's got another one to play. He could play 8 to 7. Computer likes his play. 4-3 is a fantastic roll. So Kimon manages to get some defence in the game. Gaz is definitely a favourite. 5-2. The question is, do you leave the blot here or not? And I'm not sure. Making the 3 point is very smooth and natural, but if your opponent rolls a 5, he is going to hit with any 5. But Kimon doesn't manage to. Rolls a 6-1, improves by making the bar. Gaz wants a 4.
It's a good one. You want to do yours?
I don't care.
That's good.
4-2. Well, 2-1 was good, but 4-2 is probably better because there are more pips, 3 more pips than 2-1. So 3-2. This is awkward. You really don't want to burn men, which is put checkers behind your opponent's anchor. You should always think twice before doing this. But what else could he do? Could he clear the this 11 point? But that would give up some blocking power. So Gaz wants to roll a double 5, really, or a double 4. 3-1. And again, Gaz is faced with the same sort of option of having to put the man behind the anchor, and he's got no choice, really. Double 5. Kimon is just going to make the 3 point. I don't see any other play. It's not the worst roll, but it suffers from losing the ability to hold to act as a very small block on Gaz's checkers on his own midpoint. So when these checkers go, Gaz can freely maybe play one of these checkers and not fear of getting hit by a 1. So a 2-1. This is tricky. I would probably make the ace point here and also think about maybe breaking the 13 point. So Gaz prefers to make the 2, but I don't like that because it burns a man. 6-1 is just going to make the ace point and make and bring a checker in. If you have to give up one of your blocking points, then the best one to give up is the one that allows you to make an inner-board point. So I'm sure Kimon will do that. Okay. Five, 4, not the best, just coming down with 2. Again, not leaving the anchor, no thought to leaving the anchor, much too dangerous. 5-2. And this is really not a good roll because Kimon's going to have to give up his 8 point. I don't see any other play. He can't leave his anchor even if he wanted to. Double 1 is good because it makes an extra blocking point in front of your opponent. 3-1 is just going to put a man to the deuce point. And Gaz has rolled a 3-1. He's going to have to break his anchor now. So he's just made it, but he's going to have to break it. He cannot leave his anchor. When I said so 6-1, Kimon plays this very quickly, just coming out, making the board, always strong to make the board. So Gaz wants to roll a 4-2 or a double 2. 2-1 is not particularly good. It's just going to come into the 5 point like he does. And Kimon needs to come out, or he could be in some danger, although he's got compensation and a very strong 5 point board, so he does come out. And the 1 is tricky because he doesn't really want to break his board, so I suggest that because Gaz hasn't got a supremely strong board, he's got a blot and he's only got a 3 point board, then I would break this and play to the 14 point like this. Which I've set up on the XG board. I think that Kimon will play this. Very nice of Luke to bring Gaz some water and some headache tablets. I know what it's like to get headaches from backgammon. Also, if you split these men, you have a greater chance of bringing one safe. Next go, so Kimon does do that, and Gaz needs a 9 or a 10 to hit. He rolls a 5-1, which is going to cover the man on the 2. Question is, do you slot? Because if you slot, and then you manage to then roll a number that hits one of these still exposed men, you're going to have a blot in board, which is not what you want. But then again, you need to put blots in board in order to make the board. So Gaz prefers not to volunteer. Very, very close. Kimon's thinking allows us to very close, not very much in it at all. Kimon thought about doubling. Wisely held off, I think. Double 4. Three, 4 like this. And the computer doesn't like it. Gaz rolls a double 6. Immediately comes out with both. He's not really ahead, but what else can he do? I can see the pip count on XG, so Kimon's 4 pips up. Got a slightly better structure than Gaz, I suppose, so 6-5. Yes, so Kimon's double 4 was wrong. If I get a chance, I'm going to have a look at it. I think he should have safetied the other man. I'm not saying I would have made that play, but I think that must be the other. 4-3 is going to bring 2 men in, and now Kimon is going to be 8 pips up. And really not unreasonable to cube, although he's got one more crossover, but Gaz has got very poor structure. The take is not in question, it's just the double. Kimon's behind in the match, so that suggests cubing slightly earlier, although he's an odd number of points away, so that almost negates that criterion. Kimon's just counting. I'm going to go to the double 4. If I can just on that. And it was right to just bring the man in from the 6 point. Okay. So if Kimon does correctly double, it's going to be an easy take. You don't want to give your opponent a free point when it gets him to an even number of points away from the finishing line. Notwithstanding that the position itself just simply suggests a take. Gaz is only 8 pips behind in a race of 62. There's a long way to go. I don't think Gaz is really thinking of passing. I just think he's taking his time. The gap in, so he takes. Five. The second best number, of course, but not particularly good because he doesn't take any checkers off. 5-2. Fills the gap. That's not so bad. Is he going to bring the checker in? He does. 5-1. It's just going to take a man off. 4-3. 2 off. 6-4. 2 off. 6-5. He's going to take 2 men off. 5-2. 2 men off. 2-1. That's a bit of a duff one, but it still takes men off. 2-1. Wait, whoa. I'm just getting a sticky XG. I don't. So Kimon rolled a 4-3, I think. Gaz rolled another 6-5. So he takes 2 men off. We're back. We can just play. Double one. Double one.
No, I was even, so it must be.
Okay. Gaz is going to need double six, basically.
Cheated, like that.
Did you?
Oh, cheated.
Okay.
I think it's
Do you want
because
to check? I don't mind. I was.
no, I took
What
out
position?
3, and I
Do you
was
wanna
even, so it must be uneven.
Yeah.
It was
Kimon is
50.
right. Kimon is right. Gaz is... So, not as bad as it looked for Gaz. 6-3. He's still going to get a roll at it. So he's going to get double 5. No, he's not. Okay. So Kimon wins 2 points. And it was an easy take, we think. On to the next game. Hopefully they put the score up. Excellent. Okay, 4-2 for Gaz. 4-2 followed by a 6-1. We all know how to play that. And then a 4-1. Yeah, this is pretty standard. And my XG is giving me problems because I've got all these windows open. So 6-3. Running all the way. Okay. 3-1. Hits and covers. Fantastic number. No question about it. 5-3. Coming in on the 22 point here, I would suggest. Coming in here and then coming down with the 5. Not exposing an extra blot. Okay, Kimon does choose to. I wouldn't have. 6-5. Can make the 3 point, but why not just play 13-7, 6-1? Seems like the natural play. I mean, he's threatening with 5s to make the 5 point with 5 and 1. This would be my play. Okay, it is right. 1-4 is a great roll. It hits and makes the anchor. No question about it. 4-3 is going to make the anchor as well. So looking like a sort of a mutual holding game. 5-1. This is the number that Kimon wanted. Makes the 5 point. So it puts him in is a favourite, not commanding favourite, but as a favourite. And Gaz will step up to the edge of the prime and safety the man. So Kimon has a small advantage in this game. 5-1 is simple. Just going to come down and play 6-5. I'm so sure that he's done it. I've picked up the dice for him. This makes my life a little bit more difficult. Okay, so Gaz desperately wants a 5 or a 6 just to escape the one of the men. Think he's going to be forced to play 2 men behind the anchor. Not a good roll. 3-2. Just making the 3 point, I think. So pretty nip and tuck this match. Apart from Kimon's 5-3 in the first game, he's played really well. So Gaz is forced then to leave a shot. Was there another play? I really didn't get a chance to see. Wow, breaking the 6 point. Could you believe it? breaking the 6 point. Who sees that play? Who sees that play? Tell me in the comments box. That's the play of the century. So Kimon cubes. Gaz takes, of course. 5-4 is going to hit. So is it the Falconian, the out with both? The Falcone? Probably not, because coming round gets the checker safe and there's no danger from staying. But then if you come out with both, then he has to break the mid to hit, and he's got a blotting board. So tricky. What a wonderful play with the 4-3 that no one would ever think of. Have I seen something?
You've got a 5 to play.
Thank you.
Legal moves.
Yeah, thank you.
So
Very easy.
Kimon wanted to play 2 4s. Well, no, it's not. It's still a.
Yes. No,
It's still a. But Gaz would never imagine that he's just missed the play of the century. The play of the century, clearing the 6 point there. I mean, maybe I'm overdoing it. Maybe I would have seen it. I'm not sure. It's hard to kind of put in the match, and I've never seen this before. Yeah, he's going to have to hit. This is nasty. Should definitely play dice on checker. That's how men play. They play with dice on checker. 5-1, so you can play 8 to 7 is fine. 4-5. You don't want to make the 3 point? I think he does. But it's not great, because now you've got five men behind a 4 prime, and you need to roll a 5. So this still doesn't make sense to come out, I don't think. So Kimon's in a... Okay. So 6-3. Comes all the way around. Good. 5-2. Can come out, but then he's got no 2. So 5-2 just coming down with both checkers. Wow. 6-6, what a number. So there must be some gammons in the position, I would suggest. What's this? 6-3. 6-1. So I would just bring 2 men in, but I wouldn't clear the 8, it's a bit premature. Put the checker. You need a checker on the 6 point, I believe. So you want to. So if you can't do that if you clear the 8 point. So the fact that you need a checker on the 6 point argues for playing both men for the 7 point. If you're worried about double 6, you could play 1 man in from the 7 and then play 3 to 2. But I think this is better. Let's see what Kimon goes with. Okay, so he does bring 2 men in. It's not wrong. Maybe the 2 plays are close. So Gaz needs to roll big. He's struggling to save this gammon, maybe, but he should be able to. 6-2 is going to go all the way. Wow, and Kimon rolls the double 6. The only number, which is what he was worried about. And Gaz actually hits.
Dear.
Oh dear, indeed. And how does he play the 5? I would probably make this point, make the mid to cut down on blots, because Kimon rolls a 5, Gaz is going to get all these blots hoovered up. So 1-2 doesn't do that, so Kimon just comes in. Gaz is now a favourite, but he's no way near a cube. Double 5, what a number, that covers. 1-2. And this is tricky. I think you probably have to hit loose. You can't let your opponent roll sixes. He's not got really any bad numbers if you let him have his full roll. This is really difficult. So you could come out to the 16 point, for example, here, and you have coverage. So maybe, yeah, it's a bit much to hit on the ace point, and the 5-3 was massively wrong. Massively wrong. So he does come out with the last two. Maybe this is sensible. But it's certainly sensible with, yeah, good play by Gaz. And now he knew he was cubing. I don't think Kimon's going to pass this, not with all these men out here. I mean, surely not. So the 5-3, the right play was just to... He does pass. He does pass. Is it a pass? No. How big a take is it? I mean, it's a small take. Interesting. Okay. So my radar is slightly... So Gaz opens with a 6-4. Can we get to... Yep, we're there. What a great match. What a great match. So Gaz manages to pull it back. His double 5 was good. His 5-3, it was difficult. We can go back to that. And basically, I think the idea was that he gets gammon so much on either play, whether or not he buttons up. So he might as well try and maximise his covers for the 5 point. 3-2, of course, double 1 is going to point. What does Kimon roll? 2-4. Okay. Oh, sorry. Thank God for the re-roll. No, what's he roll? 5-2. Let's get back. 5-2. 2-1. 2-1. 4-2. Comes in and makes the 9. And Kimon rolls 5-4. Oh, it's really sticking. We're going to have to stop you now. Come on. No. So 2-4. There we go. Kimon rolls a 5-4. And makes the 2 point. Gaz rolls a 5-6. Comes in and out. (4-1). Looks reasonable. Double 2 is going to hit. 2 men. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a very strong position for Gaz. An immediate pass. Immediate pass. We're going to have to slow them down. We're going to have to slow them down. We're going to have to stop this redouble pass from... We can't. Let's cancel. Cancel all. Close. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, so Gaz opens with a 5-3. (6-2) for Kimon. (5-3). 5-3. And boxes. Taking a moment, which I desperately need because my computer's slowing down. I think he's going to have to make the ace on his head. And then what? What's your next trick? I'm not sure about this. So if we go back to the cube. Oh, it's really lagging. Oh, it doesn't like it at all. Now I'm not going to be able to get back to... Don't know why he doesn't just make the ace. Don't think he's considered it. Nor that. So... No, 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 no. Oh God, no. Oh God, no. Come on. So he just slots. Gaz comes back with a 3-3. Just going to make the 21. Make the 10. Slot the 5, I suppose. 4-1, not the best. Manages to make the 5 point. 5-4. Makes the 5, so not terrible. 6-3. Playing behind, but you managed to make the 2 point, which is not all that bad. 6-3. Not much else but to break the 8. Not a very good roll. Kimon's going to make the 3 point and the ace point here. Nothing else. So the double 6, the right play. Oh. The right play with the double 6 was just to play 3 down. Good play by Kimon, making the 3 point. I didn't see that. 2-1. I don't think Gaz can afford to hit, so he's just going to make the 4. Yeah, the double 6 making the ace was not anywhere close. I don't know where I got that idea from. So if Kimon's ahead in the race, then logically he should advance these 2 checkers here. But the problem is that if he gets hit and he has advanced these checkers here, then he's less likely to get a safe landing spot for the checker that gets hit. So I think he's certainly going to advance them to this point here, and then it's a question of whether or not he comes up all the way or whether he plays 2-1 with these 2 checkers here in his board. Yeah, making the ace is not even there. I think I'm going to take the arrow off because it's what's slowing it down. And the 6-4, very good play because Gaz has got a blotting board. So he does come up all the way. Let's see. It seems to make sense. 4-3, Gaz doesn't hit. So he's just going to make the 2 point and then come to the 3 point. 3-2. Just getting the man safe, so that's not terrible. Gaz has got some awkward numbers here. He's going to have to break his board. Cannot leave a shot. So he chooses, interesting, to break the 6 point. This could be right. Could well be right. I would have broken the 5. It's 2-1 for Kimon just in. And Gaz rolls a 6-5. Could have come out with both if he'd have wanted to. And Kimon rolls a double 4. What a roll, what a roll. Just coming all the way to the 8 point. Incredible. Not so good for Gaz because he really wants to come out. So 1, 2, 3. You might as well just bring it in, no? No, bringing in is wrong. 3-2. Then you do bring 2 checkers in. Double 4 is just going to play 1-4 and waste the other 3. So now Gaz has got down to a 4 point board. His chance of containing Kimon, if he gets a shot, if Kimon hits him loose from one of these anchors and Gaz manages to hit Kimon back, his chance of containing the checker and making sure it doesn't just scoot all the way back round have gone down significantly by the fact that he's only got a 4 point board. As Kimon is 4-2 down to 11, he can afford to be aggressive with the cube. The question is, does he need to wait until Gaz rolls a single 6 or a 5 in order to have some attacking potential, or would that be too late, or is it a cube on? Would it be a cube on both occasions, just a bigger cube when he comes out? And Gaz is so thrilled, he's just falling asleep. Must be close to it. Can't be bad cubing when you're 4-2 behind. The computer likes cubing. Okay, so maintaining the 4 block seems correct. So Kimon did miss a cube, a big cube, and it was a pass. It was a pass already. That's incredible. Gaz rolls a 4-1, but he can only move the 1. So Kimon's going to cube now. Is Gaz actually going to take this? I don't think he will. I don't think he will. The key factor here, as I said, is that the degradation of the board down to a 4 point board. And that also influences the race. So Gaz's checkers are wasted. So even though his pip count is 74, if you adjust for all the wasted pips and you put these checkers back here on the 6 and the 5 point where they need to be, then you're going to add at least about 10 pips. So Gaz's real pip count is about 84. Something like that anyway. So Gaz passes. And the score goes to 4-3 to Gaz. Good pass. Good solid pass. Kimon opens with a 4-3. Aggressive, 2 down. 6-4 is going to come out all the way. Nothing better. And Kimon manages to hit with a 4-2. So what does he do with the splits? 2-6.
5 blocks, no hit. That's good.
2-6. 2-6. Yeah, 5 blots. 2-6. What do we do? There's so many blots here, and then there are also the numbers that point on you on the bar. But let's see. It's the right play. 5-1. Of course, you can hit twice.
6 blocks.
This is a tricky play, as Kimon's pointed out. The sort of the play you want to make leaves 6 blots strewed around the board. If you make the 5 point, then you leave 4s and 2s, but it could well be right, because some positions are so loose that even though you accomplish what you need to do, you just don't want to leave them. But then, you know, if Gaz fails to roll a 5 or something like that, there are all these men that can come into the attacking zone, or they have attacking potential for Kimon. So it's not necessarily all that bad to make double hit. It's a difficult play. Chooses the 5 point. Computer prefers the double hit, I'm presuming. I'll go and click on that in a second just to check. So 6-1 is a really bad roll. Oh, I didn't see it can hit. Okay. 4-6. In and hit. Gaz needs something reasonable. That's certainly reasonable. Double 3. I think make the 5 with all 3 of them, probably. Certainly going to make the 5 with 2 of them. Gives me a chance to look at the 5-1. Hitting twice is right, but not by much. So probably just play this in. More significant to be hit here than there, I think, but it's questionable. Because here, when white hits, he can use the checker that he's hit with to attack. So that does come in. Yeah, it's the right play. 3-2. Of course, he could make the anchor, but he can hit, so hitting must be better. Hitting is much more likely to get you into a cubable position, and that's really what you're looking for. You're behind in the score. You don't mind putting creating a position where your opponent is also more likely to get into a cubable position, and this is the play that achieves that. So double 2. What a roll! What a roll! So making the 4 point and then hitting again on the 3 point. And unless Kimon can roll a 3, it looks like it's going to be too good. Dice on checkers. Die on checker should stand. So this must be too good or close. Gaz just plays on, doesn't even think about it. So not your best at all. Gives Kimon a chance to roll a 3, and maybe taking away Gaz is too good. Converting it into a double pass, I don't know. What if you roll like a 3, bring 2 men in? What is that? 1-3. That's the second 1-3 that Kimon has rolled. Fantastic 1-3. And this still looks like it's too good. But maybe not. I mean, what? Oh, what's going on? No. I mean, this is nowhere near a take, surely. Surely. Okay, so it's not too good. Kimon takes. He takes. I do not understand not just the take, but the psychology and why, how and what, why. So 2-5. Just making. This is like a tremendous pass. Okay, slow down, guys, slow down. So we had a 2-5, then we had a fan. And now we have a 6-5. And then we have a 6-5. Okay. This is the 6-5. Another fan. 6-4. 6-4. Anyone? And a double 1 to save him. Well, double 1. Okay, we're really lagging here. We're really lagging. Double 5. Double 2. Gives Kimon some hope. I suppose he's just going to make the prime. Double 3. Gaz reaches for the checker. He's going to make the bar. 3-3. I suppose he's going to have to make the 3-point on his head. I mean, there are some... If you don't hit, then you're just letting Gaz out with 6s and 4s. This doesn't really make sense. So... Gaz rolled a 4-3, did he? 4-3... 4-1. No. Okay. 6-3. Another 4-1. Two, 1. Five, 1. What's this? 5-3. Thank God he's cocked it. This is really good. 6-2. Okay, does make the ace. 4-2. 4-2. Another 4-2. Oh, no, 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 slow down. So so 2-1 for Kimon. It's just going to go to the 3-point. 5-1. Smoothing out the position. 3-1. Well, at least he gets to stay there. What's this? 6-4. 4-1. Five, 3. 2 men off. 6-2 is going to make the ace point and come out. 6-1. 4-2. Another 4-2. Oh, let's slow down. Let's slow this down. Oh. So Gaz rolled a 6-5. There we go, we're back. Kimon rolls a 6-5. Would you believe it? Okay.
Maybe I should get off.
Yeah, they both look tired. I mean, Kimon, this was a huge pass, almost still too good. So 3s are still going to play anyway from here, even if Kimon comes off his anchor. Good play. 5-2. These 2 blots. Fails to hit with a 6-4. So it is forced.
Good news is, I think there's no backgammon.
Yep, that's what I saw. There's no backgammon.
Sure.
No backgammon. So is he going to try and come around for the other checker?
What am I going to play? It's the next ace. A little bit unreal, you know. U2, high ace. I'll do that.
I don't think the computer makes that play, even if it's right. Is it right? Yes, it is right. Amazing. 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 We'll go back to that. Yeah, it was right to try and go back for the second checker.
Vielleicht ist schnell gespielt. Ist ja auch schon bad play.
6-4. But 4-4 gives him a sniff. 4-2. Oh, now we've just gone lost.
Anyway. You mean the
With
double
the double
five?
Yeah.
Well, I missed it anyway. Come on with a 6.
What's going on? Okay. What's going on? What is this? So 6-3 to Gaz, 3-2. Six, 3 or 5-4, doesn't matter which one. Double 3. 1, 2, and 3 point. Gonna make the anchor. Smashes the fan down on the clock in frustration. Makes the anchor. 5-4. Just gonna come down to the 4 point. Yep. Double 4 can come all the way round, or can make the 9. Making the 9 is a little bit. I wouldn't make. Is this right? Oh no! Come on! Come on now! So Gaz made the 4 point. And Kimon I wouldn't have made the 4 point. Yep, it's not right. You just want to break contact. Okay, so Gaz is taking the advantage. Kimon needs to roll something pretty good here. 4-3 is reasonable because it makes the 21 point. Smashes the hand down on the clock. Frustration. 4-3 makes the 18. 5-4. 5-4. Pretty standard. Staying back. I would bring the checkers round from the 18 here. I wouldn't make the 5 points. 4-1. It's going to make the 4 point and slot the 5 point. 2-1. Just playing 8 to 5, I think. Keeping the checker there on the 11. So the double 4 preferable to either come out all the way from the to the 10 points. So Gaz has not done what I told him to do. He's paid the price. Double 3. So some sense in making the opponent's bar here, but I'm not sure. You could make the 3 point, you could make the 5 point, you can just make the bar and make the 5 point. Or you can just make the bar and make the 3 point, in fact. Hope to make, well, I don't know why you would do this if you're behind in the race. 5-1. 5-1. Okay. Oh. What's Gaz rolled? 5-2. 5-2. Four one, just safe. 6-5. It's gonna have to clear the 8 point. 6-4. So I think Gaz is going to clear the 18 point now. Yeah, he should stop and think. I mean, he's 3 points behind to an 11 to 11. But he misses. He misses. Five one. Well, that's a good roll because it gets the man safe. It's like a 4-2. We just make the ace point if it is. Is it a 5-2? It can't be. It must be a 4-2. Five two. 2 down is pretty obvious. You're not going to get shots now, unless he volunteers. You could leave it there. I mean, I wouldn't, because there's nothing that's gonna... No number that's gonna leave a shot. So 5-2 for Gaz. Oh. Five two. Either leaving it there, bring it in. I would probably have come down, not left the shot. Looks like Kimon's going to bring it in. Five two. 4-1. Okay, that's why you left the man there, to be hit. So Kimon obviously will cube this. Gaz will have to take, I think. "24 shots plus a full 5-point board. Only a 1-6 saves Gaz, and he's still got a blot on his board. So just to take because he can miss. It's pretty simple. Only 24 numbers, and then you don't get safe when you're not hit the first time, and you get hit some of those times, so you're gonna win like 27% or something. So he does hit, and he'll spread his checkers out, try and make the bar. He needs to leave the bar slotted because he needs to make it. I mean...
Oh, ace to play, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay, good, legal plays. 1-2 is a good roll. What a good... makes the 4-point. So Kimon can't make the bar. This is similar to Gaz's double 5 play. It's probably too big to hit, although if you do hit and Gaz hits back with a 1, lots of Gaz's 1s will come in and break his board. So 1-5, 1-4, 1-3. The problem with this is it doesn't leave that many numbers. If Gaz manages to escape with a 6, 4-3, breaks the 6-point, 6-1. So he had to hit. So Gaz just needs to be missed. So does he want to leave? Suppose not. 5s and 8s. It's a miss. Could this ever be a recube? So if Kimon passes, then Gaz would be 8-3 up, which gives Kimon match equity of, let's say, about 20%. If he takes, he can recube for the match. This is a very... Okay, Gaz doesn't think about it for that long. I suppose, yeah, he's got way more than 20%. I agree with that. So Gaz, I think, wants to get it as close as possible without leaving a direct shot. I'm not sure, though. (5-1). And what about the cube action here? Now he's much more likely to bring it home. Is this a fan? Okay, so this is going to be a pass. Yeah, Kimon should have hit with the 6-4 and 8-3. Six one. It's 3-6. Two one hitting. 2-1. Just play 6-5, possibly, I think. 5-4. Coming all the way out, yep. 6-3, hitting on the 15 point.
Ser gut. Ja, man ser det så förstår.
5-2. 5-3. Gonna make the 9. Not really much to say when they're playing fast and the moves are quite easy like this. What can you say about that? 5-3. Gaz is sort of going for a run up. He should come out with the front man here, I think. Okay, that's going to be good too. 6-5. It's going to have to point. 4-3. What a good number. Gaz has really got the bit between his teeth. Needs to avoid 4s and 6s and 1s. That will hit and make the 5 point. One. Doesn't think about it, just makes the 5. It's probably right, but I would have thought about it. 3-6. In and out. 5-1. Gonna hit on the ace. This is gonna be the 1. This is gonna be the 5. No other play, really. Yeah, the double 4 was a bit hasty. Okay. What's this? 4-2. Coming on the 21. You need to be at the edge of the prime. This is pretty clear. And you just play 6-4 because you were looking to improve your board. I can't see what that is. If that's double 2, it's like the best number. Making the 4 point for sure. Oh, it's 3-2. Okay. 4-1. Not sure about the ace. Probably making it's not so bad, but you want to stay back. Maybe making it then. Really, you want to stay back because that generates more shots for white, for Kimon, than coming up to the 21 point. But then Gaz does have some pretty good numbers, so you kind of want to play safe as well. No, 7-6 was right, and it's because of the score generally. That argues in favour of defensive or offensive plays. So he's going to go for it. That's reasonable. Clearing the 8 point, then Kimon can certainly improve his board to a 4 point board. Okay, so XG likes the play. 6-1's going to hit, obviously.
6-1.
Oh, I've seen 5-1. I'm not in a good shape.
Oh, he's going to miss it.
Hit.
He's not going to miss it. Of course, Gaz doesn't have to tell him to hit, and not hitting would be a humongous blunder. So Kimon's obviously very tired, can see that. Is he going to argue himself out of hitting here? This was the 4-1 play, which was close, and Gaz's double 4. No, he's not. Okay. He does hit.
Do you want to play this?
Wait.
Well, I mean, of course he
I am.
does, Gaz.
Time is running. I play.
Know that that's a bit of a tell. Gaz doesn't want him to play this.
Pure fan is good. It is.
Gaz is like saying, if I give you 5p, will you play something else, kind of thing. So he's actually not going to hit. Oh, naughty. I mean, I don't think it was Gaz meant it badly. I just think it was a sort of an unconscious thing, and he's actually not going to hit. That's incredible. I'm going to have to re-enter. He managed to get the man not to hit. Incredible skills from Gaz. Wonderful. It's an enormous mistake. Double 5 would have fanned. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kimon must be really tired. 4-3. And it's just a double and a pass. It's as simple as that. 9-3 to Gaz. Can Kimon come back? He's obviously very tired. You can see it on his face. He's really struggling. This is why it's nice to see these cameras, so you can see the player's emotions. So 6-1, double 1, even better. Wham. After 6-1, making the bar isn't so bad, but I still think 22 is good at this score. 4-2. 6-2. Definitely splitting. Arguments for coming down because the midpoint is overloaded, but then you don't really want to get hit with 5s and 3s there. Good play by Gaz. Very good play. So extending the block to the 8 point. 5-1. Gaz does the same, coming up. It's where you want the checker. You prefer it to be on the 23 point than on the 24. 3-2. Looks like it's a double split or something like that, or coming to the edge. 6-4. So Kimon's behind. He wants to generate action. He wants to get himself into a position where he can cube, where he's winning some gammons. Maybe coming up with 2 is too much. Okay, that's interesting. He decides to hit after all that, which is not the right idea, and he gets lucky. So even this, after a fan, is not such a pleasant cube if you choose to give it. I mean, you're still behind a broken 5 prime. I mean, what are some good numbers? He is going to double. I don't think this is quite a double. It's such an easy take. It is a cube. Okay. 4-2, not 5-2. Makes the anchor. 4-3 is going to fan. 6-2. So he can make the bar. That's one thing he can do. But he can also hit on the 2 point here. Problem is that he can't really come out because he's leaving too many shots. So he does do that. Okay. And Gaz rolls the horror 5-3 for Kimon, and basically nullifies any chance of Kimon winning a gammon. Kimon's really going to be... Should have hit on the 2 point. Yes, probably. Yeah, it's only a 1600. 5-2. Oh, no. 5-2, good. 6-4. Gaz is really sort of out manipulated Kimon in this game. Won the psychological battle. You can see that Kimon's feeling really bad. 5-1. Is there any reason to come out? Yep, okay. Six, 3. Awkward. Just maybe clearing the 8 point is natural. Don't want to get hit really. Kimon wanted to roll a 5. He couldn't do that. He can't get any of them saved. That's not a good roll. He's going to have to play 4-2 twice. Switching board. Okay, I don't like making the ace point. I don't know why players would make the ace point there. 5-1. Gaz is just going to play safe like this. Six, 3. So Kimon gets 1 checker safe. He's going to do that, but then this doesn't. This is a really awkward roll. Okay, this is a play. He sort of seems to be resigned, but he finds the best play. Excellent. 3-2. Gaz is going to hit and come down, I think. Leaves fewer shots. This checker can build for the 4 point. 4-5. Thankfully, Kimon comes out. So Gaz needs an 8, a 2 or a 1. He rolls a 1. Just plays safe. Okay, that could be very sensible. It's terrible for Kimon. Can Gaz actually bring this home? Can he bring this home? 5-2. Doesn't quite do it. Doesn't really do anything. You don't really want to play safe by clearing the 7 point. I think Gaz is going to come into the 6 point and slot the 4 point. I mean, you can leave the anchor as well. It's certainly a possibility. Yeah. 4-6. Wants to come out, but that leaves 3s and 1s and 10s.
Stehe ich da am Laufen gar nicht mehr so schick.
Not that he really wants to stay back there, but you know.
Mittlerweile hinten.
Double 2 should have cleared the 8 points.
Lässt sie den raus.
Well, why would he? I think he thinks he's not played this 4. Oh no, he has realised. Okay, so everyone would make this play. It's the right play. 6-2. Gaz is going to hit. I think he should come out with the 6 probably. Doesn't have to hit. Doesn't have to hit. Doesn't have to hit. So being 6 pips up after the roll and leading 9-3, holding a 2 cube, he's probably not going to want to hit that much. And just doing this, coming out to there, making the 11 point is good. Is really reasonable. It's what you want to do. So suggest a better play. Yep, so coming out was okay with the 4-6. If Gaz does hit, if he does hit, he should come out. Just counting the race. And we know that it's 95, so he's 6 pips up after the roll. Yep. He's not going to hit. Okay, it is the right play, so we worked it out. Oh, that hits. That hits. Can Gaz roll a 3? My god, that is disgusting. Double 3. So making the 3 point probably in favour of the 4. Making the 3, no? Well, then this leaves a 3-5 and a 1. I didn't understand the hastiness of that play. Kimon can just come in on the 22 here and play 7-6. He needs to escape. Gaz's checker is blocked in. And a really crucial time of the match here. So I would still come in on the 22 point, play 7-6. Gaz still needs a combination of a 2 and a 5 or a 6. And he rolls a 2-5 immediately, and that's duplicated, so he's going to make the 3 point. Is he? You really need to come out here. You really need to come out. So he should not make the 3 point. He should probably not make the 3 point. He just creates more problems for himself. Even if he gets hit, he can still make the anchor. Kimon's only got a 3 point board, so I would come up here. I think Gaz is going to do that. Yeah, the double 3, making the 3 point is better, but not by much. Just thinking long and hard, but I think you have to come up. I mean, if you make if you look on the small board, you make the 3 point like this, you get yourself into some trouble. He doesn't like it. He's going to do it. It's not right. It's not right. So Kimon will double hit for sure. Now there are gammons against Gaz if he doesn't. Oh, the 5-2 was really bad. Really bad. What's that? 5-3. Wow, what a turnaround. What a turnaround. What a turnaround. I've never seen this match, so I don't know who wins. I mean, I know how much time is left on the video, but Kimon's not hitting the second checker. Oh, double 2. That puts paid to the gammon. They're really bolting out the moves here. 6-4. So he's just slotting. He's fuck it. I'm just gonna slot. I can't be bothered to think about it anymore. I'm angry. I would just play 6-4. So let's look at the 5-2. An absolutely massive blunder. Let's slow down here. Kimon rolls a 5-2. 6-1. Gaz makes the ace point. So why was that 5-2 such a big blunder? Why was it such a big blunder? Not sure if I would come out there. Okay, it's not a mistake. 6-1. Just play safe, is that right? 5-1. Okay, that's just going to clear the 6. Kiss the gammons goodbye. 2-1. Five one. There are no gammons here. 6-1. Six four. 6-2. 2-1. 3-2. 6-1. Well, I'm just going to resign the game for Gaz. He obviously doesn't do it, so let's resign. 9-5. Kimon comes back. Some hope, 6-way 2 away. Which is 80%, isn't it? Something like that. 4-2. What was 6-2 escaping. Oh, and a double 4. Wow, wow, wow. 1-2 followed by a 1-2. Okay, we're gonna have to followed by a 1-2. No, a 1-2. Okay. Followed by a 5-2. Kimon seems like a man that likes to hit on the ace. He missed a cube. 1-5. 1-5. Just coming down. 2-6. Don't know why you would do that. That just seems like suicide. 6-2. Hitting and coming out all the way. 4-2. Manages to hit though. Manages to hit. And Gaz comes back in with a 3-1. 3-1. 6-2. I wish they'd just slow down for a second. 2-6 and then what is it, a 3-5? 2-6. No. 2-6. Yes. And then we know that Gaz. Oops. What can Gaz roll here? Has he managed to perform? 3-5, yes. He's going to hit twice. 4-6. Gaz manages to get missed. 4-1. It's going to pick and pass. What a number. 5-3. Only manages to bring one man in. And what's this? A 5-4. Is Gaz looking like he's going to kill it off? He's going to make the bar. He is going to make the bar. Surely he's going to make the bar. (4-1). Kimon can remake the 20, or maybe just make it. I'm not sure if he had it before. Double 3. Looks like you're just going to make the 10. You can make the 4. You don't want to leave shots, I don't think. This is too big. This is too big. It's 6-5. It's too much. What's this? What is it? Ace deuce? What is it? Yeah, the double 3. Big blunder. I spotted it. I do spot something. So what was it? 1-3.
4-1, yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
I don't think there was a 1. Yeah.
Another 4-1. Okay.
Again.
Double 2. Gaz politely pointing out that double 2 is not a good move. Now again, you see the perils of making that 4 point there is that you just leave the man there again to be hit. 3-2, and if Gaz doesn't come in, 3-2, 3-2. Two, 4. What has Kimon produced? A double 5. It's got to be good. Coming all the way around to the 10 point looks normal. Oh, you've got to make the 3 point for sure. And then yeah, I didn't see that. 3-1. Will Kimon remember to cube? So Gaz is probably going to bring this. I'm not sure. Kimon should remember to double ones and twos and this and that, so it's not the right play. He's forgotten to double. 4-1. It wasn't a double. Gaz fans. And now he passes. It was a double. Okay, not a brilliantly played game. That's what happens, folks, when you play too fast. Okay, 5-1 for Kimon. He's going to slot, is he? Yes. I mean, they're obviously not in time trouble. I know I've got the PR panel over the clock, but they're clearly not in time trouble. 6-3. Oh, thankfully a minute to pause. Double 4. Five, 3. He just makes the 3-point. Really? Really? 2-1. This is big. This is very big, but maybe it's... It's sort of sneaky cube. Gaz is definitely trying to get him to play fast, and I think it's playing into his hands. We got a 5-2. The hit on the ace. Kimon is a man who likes to hit on the ace. You just see that. So what have we got here? Ace. What have we got here? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Two for Gaz. What a great roll, making the 4-point. 6-5 is a good roll. He'll take it. It's going to hit and come down. This is super speed gammon. This is a sort of a battle of wills and egos. This is where the horrible ego makes an appearance. It's like, I'm stronger than you are. I'm better than you. I can be faster than you, and more this than you, and I'm going to show you. Okay, so 3-2. 4-3 can make the point, and he will do that. 2-6. Going to safety the man. 2-1. If that's a 2-1, that's fantastic roll. Just making the 5-point really gives teeth to Gareth's position. Way back when I used to know Gaz as Gareth. Gaztafari. That cannot be what making 3 blocks in board, but it is right. 4-1, and now Gaz can just hit with impunity. 3 blocks in board. Doesn't even mind. Maybe he wants to get hit with the deuce. Maybe he wants to. And this is being brought home. Is this being brought home? 6-2. It's going to come out, and he should play 13-11, I think. He doesn't even... Okay. Fair enough, the computer agrees. Making the... Not... I thought it was a 4-1. Okay, yeah. Not the end of the world. So Kim basically needs a 2-1 or a double 2. 7s, 3s, or 11s. Not 9s. So 2 down. Or 1 down for sure. Maximum covers. Kimon desperately needs some fantastic number. Gaz has just got no mercy. Absolutely none. 3 is covering. Don't know if he needs to come out, but... So, fully locking it up with a 2-1. There you go. Just what the doctor ordered. Bob's your uncle. Fanny's your aunt. Priscilla's your aunt's cousin's younger sister's third cousin twice removed. What was that? 5-1. No. No. 5-1. Another fan. And what have we got? 6-3. Okay. Now the double one. Okay. 4-3. 10 and 5. Kimon cannot come in. I think he wants to come in. Double 5, switching maybe. Switching can't be bad. Four, 1. Leaving it now. Of course. This is all over. This has got to be all over. Gaz is going to win this. Absolutely safe as houses. Kimon doesn't want to come in. It's got to be a resignation. What a match! And Gaz really brought that home, and he really sort of, I think, won the psychological battle. And Kimon was very tired. And don't forget, I give lessons, so ask me for them, and I'll give them to you. All right, thanks for watching.